Hey everybody and welcome back to my channel. This is Dr. Krachek speaking, and today's video is gonna be a fun one and a different one because today's video is gonna be a battle of Russia, the two biggest prospects from Russia in the last couple of years, Demidov and Michkov, and I'm gonna compare them. So who's gonna be better in the future? That's the question I want to answer in this video. Michkov have been draft number 7 last year. He's an amazing prospect with a lot of skill, but have fallen a little bit more. And Demidov is maybe one of the best prospects from Russia in the last couple of years. Also, gonna go between 2 to 5. So they are two amazing prospects from Russia in the last 2 years. Number wise, Michkov is a better player than Demidov. But what I'm gonna do today is gonna evaluate the skill set and not the number. And I'm gonna talk about the potential and best fit also. For the scoring ability, Michkov has something special about it. This guy can score goal that seems almost impossible, and this is something that I rarely see for a prospect at number 7. I've seen guys like Crosby, Ovechkin, maybe Matthews having this capacity to scoring impossible goal, but Michkov is very good in it. Also, he have a very quick and very heavy shot for a guy of his size, so that's something very special. Demidov is more of a classic goal scorer. And what I mean by that is this is a guy with a very good one-timer and a very good wrist shot. It's not a guy who's gonna do the special handling move or something like that. He's more of a classic goal scorer and he's gonna be very good in a power play. Also, I really like the way he used the defenseman for screen. He used it very well in the MHL, and I think he can use them in the NHL also. For the puck handling, you already know the answer. Michkov is maybe one of the more creative and dangerous prospects right now from last year and this year. This guy have very crazy good handle and very creative move in his back pocket. And this is a guy that gonna be amazing in 1v1 against the goalie or in very tight spot in the NHL. This is a guy who's creative and gonna do wow factor moment in the game. Demidov is a good puck handler, but it's not the same level as Michkov. Michkov have more depth and more crazy move in his back pocket, but that doesn't mean that Demidov will not be an effective puck handler in the NHL. Okay, for the passing ability, Michkov is better to do very difficult pass. He have the ability and the depth in his talent to do the very difficult pass, but not always finding the right guy or sometimes forcing play. Demidov is more a simple guy. He's very good in touch and go and stuff like that. And this is a type of play that works very well in NHL, and it always kind of find the right guy. So it's kind of something that I think Demidov is better than Michkov. For the skating ability, Michkov is maybe one of the most beautiful skaters I've seen in the last couple of years. And his agility and capacity to change direction is amazing. But I will say that he lacks some strength and power on his leg and sometimes fall down for no reason in some puck battle. Demidov, in the other hand, is a good skater, but a little bit more raw. He have more power on his leg, more stability, but his skating motion is not perfect, so you need to work that. But if you work on that, his potential and speed gonna be amazing. For the offensive IQ, Michkov with the puck is very good. Not perfect, but above average. He's a guy who is very good. But without the puck is where Michkov's game is kind of more difficult, and it's not always right place, and sometimes seems like he doesn't play the game. In the other hand, Demidov is very good with the puck also and use the defender as screen very well. In fact, he's maybe way better than Michkov, and that is maybe one of the best in the last couple of years. And without the puck, Demidov is way better than Michkov. He's always plays in the right place, right time for scoring goal, and always kind of find pocket of time to do a one-timer. Now, for the physical part of the game, or for Michkov, the lack of physicality in his game, Michkov is a guy who's very small but plays small. He's always on his back, falling down, and when he's not trying a little bit, he's not trying at all. This is a guy who very shy away from the action. He doesn't want to battle in any battle in the game. For Demidov, in the other hand, I'm not saying he's Brandon Gallagher, but this is a guy who doesn't shy away from physicality and he have more of a normal shape for an NHL player. Also, this is a guy who can drive the net, get a rebound, and doesn't shy away from the action. And that's something I like a lot from his game because the mix of skill, but also doesn't shy from the action, can be very dangerous. Now, for the potential, I really think that Demidov potential is a little bit lower than Michkov, but have more chance to happen. I really think that Demidov could be a very solid all-star player, and Michkov could be, but also have the risk to return to the KHL with the way he played the game. For the best fit, Michkov gonna play with the Flyers very soon, and we're gonna evaluate the situation with this team when that's gonna happen, maybe next year. And for the draft, I really think Demidov gonna be between 2 to 5, and I really like two team. First of all, I really like the match of Bedar and Demidov together, but I also like seeing Demidov with the Montreal Canadiens and play with Suzuki and Slavkovsky. To conclude, who's gonna be better? If you ask me, I will put my money on Demidov because I'm a more sure value player. Michkov is a risk that can pay big or flop completely. So that was Dr. Crosscheck. If you like my video, like and subscribe, and see you next time.